That's right, you guys. You hear that? That sounds of the bell ringing, which means everyone should be out of school, out of work. But if you're working overtime, graveyard shift, you probably still be at work. But if you're listening to this online, welcome. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you guys are tuning in from. This is Rolexis, and today for our first podcast, we're going to talk about creating success. I know many of you guys are new to Rolexis TV. I am doing a web series right now at Official Rolexis on YouTube. It's a YouTube web series my brother and I are doing. He's my editor for Foresight, and make sure you guys check him out at foresight.com. You guys, it's been crazy busy, so let's go ahead and get to talking. All right, you guys. So basically, I want to start off saying I am so proud of each and every one of you guys who are wearing multiple hats. You guys are entrepreneurs out there. Even if you guys are wearing a single hat, maybe you guys are just a hairstylist. But I'm pretty sure deep down within, you guys have some other God-given talents that is in you that need to be sprung up. Many times we feel discouraged. Maybe it's because it's financial. Maybe it's because we're not getting the support that we want from a family member, spouse, or maybe a friend. And usually we tend to get in our little circle, our little bubble is what we may say, and isolate ourselves from the world because we feel intimidated by our own success. And we're going to go ahead and talk about that today. Let's first talk about who are you? Basically, what is your purpose? And a lot of times people try to figure that out by surrounding ourselves around people who are similar to us. And so how I like to say, if you really want to get to know yourself, spend some time with yourself, get along and just start writing down your thoughts, your goals, what you want to achieve for yourself. Sometimes there's a thought of fear, doubt, and I kind of want to say both of them are the same because we feel whereas we can't do it, we're too old or we're too young. But it all starts with your thought process, and that's how you can create success. If you're out there listening, you're going to need a notepad because I know for myself, I won't remember all this. Before we start, I want to say I started this podcast because I wanted to offer my way of thinking and how I've started doing things and getting things done. Because I was actually known as a procrastinator to myself. Like I would say, okay, I'm going to do this, but I never want to finish it or get it done because something else comes up. I don't know if that was ADD, but I don't know. I just didn't finish. But once I got to the point in my life where I actually finished a project, I felt completed. I felt fulfilled. And that's where I want you to be. So let me go ahead and start by introducing myself. My name is Rolexis, and I am a TV personality. You guys may have seen me from the award-winning show Relative Race on season 2, Team Red with my husband and I, Leo. And we had a blast. But I first got my foot wet in the entertainment industry, I want to say maybe at the age of 16. During this time in my life, I thought everything will become, easy. I had an agent and things would be pretty much a yes. But little did I know, it wasn't that easy. When I first got my no, when I actually went to see a modeling scout, and they actually told me I was too short to do runway, and why would I come in their office and waste their time? Like literally, they told me that, instead of just saying, thank you for coming in. No, they were brutally honest. And during that time, I didn't understand what brutally honest mean. I thought they were literally sugar-coated. I mean, that really hurted my feelings at 16, just by that person saying, why are you coming in here? You're wasting our time, blah, 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 blah. And for some of you guys, maybe modeling is your passion. It's your career. You eat, you sleep, you think about everything of it, But for me, modeling wasn't my passion. It was just something that I was looking to get into to further seek my goal as an actor. So I'm going to fast forward this conversation and bring it to the present. Creating success is something that we all can do, and it starts with our mind. If we think positive, positive exists. If we think negative, negative tends to exist. So I encourage each and every one of you guys to think positive. If you wake up in the morning and you said, oh my gosh, I'm going to have an amazing day. This day is going to be amazing. You're going to have an amazing day. If you wake up in the morning and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm so tired. Oh, I don't feel good. Like I'm just tired. You're speaking that in your life. You're saying, I am tired. I am tired. So therefore you will be tired. So I say, even when you're feeling tired, don't say those words. Just say the opposite. Oh, I feel amazing. There's so many people that really don't understand the perception of the power of the tongue. But the Bible even speaks about it, See, in James chapter 3, reading from the New Life Version, it says, verse 5, the tongue is also a small part of the body, but it can speak big things. See, right then and there, that is deep. You know what I'm saying? This is some wisdom, you guys. And I'm telling you, speak positive things. Even in your mind, speak positive things. And it's hard to conquer the mind at times. Like the mind may be saying one thing, but your mouth be saying another, or your heart be saying another. Train your mind. Train your mind. That's what you want to do, you guys. And to create success, you have to train your mind. You have to believe. Okay? Just like with God. Faith without works is dead. You believe God. You believe there's something that's out there that exists. I know for me, I believe in God, because I feel that things that has been taking place in my life, I've seen miracles. I've seen those things. I don't know how to speak for you guys out there, but for me, I'm a witness to it. I see it in nature. I witness it through people. And it all goes back to the Word of God. But what I really want to talk about is shaping your mind, your thoughts. Start off saying, I am successful. I am successful. I am successful. Say that every day. And I guarantee you'll start achieving stuff that you thought that you probably wouldn't have never achieved. Surround yourself around positive people. And I know can be a little bit challenging at times because maybe the people in your circle or family members or maybe close friends and stuff like that. And sometimes they may not be positive, maybe because they're having a bad day, or maybe it's because who they are. But you have to shift. You have to shift yourself. Even when you're around people that can be, toxic, you have to shift yourself. You have to shift your mind to where it's like, okay, I'm not going to let these people around me change who I am. Though we live in this bipolar world where our personalities changes up every time we go through something, we have to keep in mind that we have the power to change our mind. We have that. And it's up to you to decide how far you want to go with it. When you go on that job interview that you've always wanted to go on, think positive. Don't go in there and say, oh, I don't even know how this interview is going to go. Man, these people might not even like me. Oh my gosh, I'm already late. All that stuff, that's negativity. Get that out of your mind. Get that out of your system, your mouth, all of that. Walk in there with confidence, a positive attitude, saying, okay, even though I'm a little late, or maybe you're on time, or whatever, I'm here, and I'm grateful for this opportunity, and I'm going to go in there and nail it, okay? Go in there as if you already got the job. They say opportunities come and go, but they forget they come back again. So while you still have breath in your lungs, seek these opportunities, and seek God first, because nothing will exist without Him anyway. Let your past be its past. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people, they bring their past with them and they're like, oh my gosh, I can't do this because of this and all this other stuff. No. That's a lie. That's a lie. Stop making up excuses. Just do it. Get inspired. Sometimes it's hard to get inspired by yourself. Go ahead and turn on the radio. Listen to some music. That helps. Not the music that's going to clog your mind and make you feel this negative vibe. No, turn on some music, whether if it's peaceful music, and just sit to yourself and just think. And like I said, take that notepad down and write down your goals. The goals that you will achieve. So turning that negative thought frame into a positive thought is a start for success. And you have to remember, you guys, that you have to take baby steps. You have to take baby steps. You can't just jump out and say, okay, I'm going to start today and that's it. And it's going to happen like for the rest of my life. No, start for the first 5 minutes, because training your mind, it's an exercise. You know how people want to lose weight or try to gain weight and they're on this diet or whatever. It starts a little bit at a time. Start with the first 5 minutes of your time and say, you know what, I'm going to think positive. Start with the first hour. I'm going to think positive. I don't know, depending on the person you are and how your mind is, start with the amount of time that you need. Okay? And many times we feel when we're told no, that basically means it's not going to ever happen. That's totally not true, you guys. Achieving success, you're going to go through so many no's. 50 no's, 100 no's, maybe even 1,000 no's before you get that yes. Okay? So don't give up. Don't give up. In these times, we need as much encouragement from others, inspiration, and building up. So definitely, you guys, tune in into my next podcast, and make sure you guys share, like, and be encouraged, and encourage others. And don't forget, love comes first.